Welcome to the Macomb Community College Human Patient Simulation Lab. My name is Stephanie Marcinkiewicz and I am the Human Patient Simulation Lab Coordinator. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of the lab, a little bit of an orientation to the space, and tell you a little bit about what you'll be doing when you come to the simulation lab. Right now I'm in the control room, so this is where your faculty member and I will sit to run the scenario, and we can see what you're doing through the one-way mirror. And you can see we do have video recording just so that we're able to zoom in if you're giving a medication or performing a procedure, so we can observe your skills. Now we're going to move out into the actual lab space and I'll introduce you to some of our patients. We have Stan. He's our original simulator, our male simulator. You can see he blinks, he breathes, he'll talk to you, he'll have a patient monitor. We have oxygen and air. We have working suction in the room. Your patient has markers on his chest on the male so that you can hear heart and lung sounds. So those X's are not just bad tattoos. Those are where you can listen to his heart and lung sounds. You can actually check a blood pressure on him. And if I get nice in the corner, you can see the little X on his arm. That's where you put your stethoscope when you're listening for a blood pressure, and you'll actually hear his blood pressure. Our patients all have pulses. On Stan, you have to squeeze down a little bit because he has sensors built inside of the arms and legs and at his femoral site. So you have to make sure that you're pressing on those sensors, and then your finger will jump once you feel that pulse. Some of the quirks of the mannequin, obviously because it's not a real human, there's a compressor built inside of him. So when you're listening, sometimes he sounds a bit more mechanical than a real live person, and that's okay. It's a learning tool. All of our monitors for the patients are touch screen. So if you needed to get a blood pressure, you can actually, let me do this here. So if we wanted to get a blood pressure, we would just hit the manual NIBP button, and then to recycle, you just hit it again and you'll get a new blood pressure. So everything is really user-friendly in the room, and if you ever have an issue, that's what I'm here to help with. So this is not a room where you're ever graded. This is a learning environment. This is a safe space for you to come and practice your skills, and it's okay to make mistakes here. One of the really cool features about the SimLab is we try and create a really realistic environment. So we have the IV pumps from the different health systems that we work with. So we have Alaris pumps, and then here's our B-Braun pump.